welcome to episode 2 of Sing We Now of Christmas. In this episode, we're going to look at one of my favorite songs to perform during Christmas, the Christ Child's Lullaby. This is one that my group seasons does quite a lot once we transition into a Celtic Christmas period of the year. And a lot of other Irish bands pick this song up as well if they're doing a Celtic Christmas concert. So I didn't really know much about the background of this song until I did some reading, and it's very interesting. So we'll start with the song itself. So it's a Scottish Gaelic Christmas carol that is traditionally sung at midnight mass in the Outer Hebrides. It was written around 1855 by a Father Rankin. He was a Roman Catholic priest in Scotland, and he wrote the verses in Scottish Gaelic, and there are about 29 of them. Very interesting, he was outspoken about immigration, and he encouraged the Scottish people to move to other countries. He was convinced that after the Great Highland Famine and also the Highland Clearances, which was a situation where landowners were cruelly evicting their tenants, that his people would only find fair treatment in other countries. So he himself eventually moved to Australia to minister to the Scottish people who had moved to Australia and were living there. The tune, there's lots of different kind of ideas of where the tune for Christ Child's Lullaby derived from. One of the ones I found most interesting is one called The Son of the Man of Arrows, or Lament for the King of Arrows. It's about a young man who is kind of full of himself, and he says that there's no horse in all of Scotland that he cannot ride. So of course a water horse comes and finds him and drags him into a loch and there devours him. So not very Christmassy. So the song is sung from the perspective of his bride-to-be. So that's one idea. Other people say it comes from a traditional Scottish walking song, and some other people say that it's from a song called Macintosh's Lament. So there's lots of kind of ideas of where the tune comes from. The song was translated to English in the early 20th century by Marjorie Kennedy Fraser, and she gave it that title, Christ Child's Lullaby. And even in English words, there's a lot of variations you'll find. So I'm going to perform for you now the version of the song that I know. And there are lots of lovely versions, including one by the great singer Judy Collins.